Hi, everybody. It's Layla with Ortho Champs with Just the Tip Tuesday. I'm going to share these tips every Tuesday. This one's about COVID communications. It's going to give you a couple tips on how to update a few parts of your Google My Business page that you might have overlooked. So, let me show you how that works. So, if you don't have access to your Google My Business, you're going to want to have the doctor have access, the office manager, and anyone who's involved with your patient communications, your social media, and your marketing consultants, all of the above. And you can change your users in here once you have access. Hopefully you have ownership of your Google My Business. That's a whole nother issue. So once you're in here, you'll see that you have all these different menu items. And one thing I wanted to point out is that your Google My Business page, more often than not, is going to get more traffic than your homepage for your business on your website. And a lot of people are shocked by that, but it's very important that your information is accurate and up to date as much as possible here on these Google My Business pages, because they do get a lot of traffic. So the first thing you're going to update is your hours, because most people's hours have changed. You're going to want to update links here. If you have a appointment link, a COVID-19 info link, if you have a virtual care link, you're going to want to update those areas and just provide that extra information, and that will change the way your Google My Business profile looks when people search for your name or your practice name. And you'll find that most people don't type in your website, they just type in your name or the doctor's name in order to find your information if they've been referred to you or if they are a current patient. So what they'll often do from a mobile device as well, very, very often, is they're going to go to this page and they're going to see it, and then they're going to see your update here. If you have something for COVID-19, that'll come up at the top, which is cool. And then you can see all your other information. A lot of people are going to call from here. They're going to look for your hours. They will eventually go to your website. They can see your reviews. If you're busy, some highlights of your reviews here, as well as at the top, a little bit about your practice. So if you haven't filled that out, you'll want to do that. And then if you've linked your social media profiles, those will also be in there as well. So it's really important to have your listing as up to date as you can. And then another area where you can link information is in the post section. And this section we started experimenting with a few years back when it first came out. Some people don't even know it exists, but it's kind of like posting to your Facebook or your Instagram. And we encourage you to post every single week, just like you are to your Facebook. So you could duplicate the posts that you're doing on your Facebook page and move those over to your practice page, your practice Google My Business. And you could just duplicate those and then just remove any hashtags, because it doesn't really, hashtags aren't doing you any favors so on Google. So you can take any posts that happen here and share them onto your Google My Business, just so people can stay up to date with what's new at your practice, maybe some before and after pictures. Obviously, these COVID updates are really important, and you can add those there as well. But we recommend doing that once per week, because after a week, they sort of drop off from the bottom of your profile. And right now, they've kind of reorganized this a little bit to move your updates up here in the top. So you just want to make sure that you update that so that information is high on the page, and it's above the phone number even, so people know what's going on with your practice. So that's just a few tips on other areas that you might want to update for COVID-19. I hope this helps you. This is Just the Tip Tuesday from Ortho Champs. You can expect this from us every Tuesday on the topics that we're covering more in depth inside of our members-only private network. That's at members.orthochamps.com. And that system is available for owner-operated orthodontic practices and their constituents that help them with their vendors, if they're consultants, practice staff members, you name it. If you're supporting an owner-operated orthodontic practice, we would invite you to join us, and we're getting more in-depth. So there's a more in-depth video that goes into forums and blogs and all the things that relate to COVID communications. And then next week, we'll be getting into patient communication systems in depth. So we hope you'll join us inside of our system. It's a very inexpensive fee to join us, and we're spending all of our time researching, being your investigative service, and creating a private space where these items can be discussed without ads or distractions or selling. So we invite you to join us. Thank you for watching Just the Tip Tuesday with Layla at Ortho Champs.